In this video, we're going to do something a bit different. First, some context. I was recently involved in some drama. Not an internet one, thankfully, but rather a personal drama. I will not go into too much details about it, but all you need to know is that they spent a good chunk of time patronizing me, antagonizing me, making me look bad. At one point, one of them took my channel and started comparing it to YouTube musicians Shady Cicada. The same person who did that also made music, and upon hearing it, I couldn't help but notice how amateur it sounded. At first, I took it bad, perhaps the worst way you could actually take it. But then it got me thinking, how do these people actually make their music? So I took the idea and made this video. In this video, we're going to make a music that sounds uninspired, tasteless, amateur, or any other similar adjective. Essentially, what you will hear is actually a recreation of what they actually showed me. So our first step is to open one of the stock plugins contained in FL Studio. Let's see, how about FL Keys? Yeah, it's a good choice, And I guess we'll settle with the standard default Grand Piano patch. Of course, there's nothing wrong with using stock plugins until you actually get the proper VSTs. So we need to come up with something that makes zero sense. So how about yeah, by the way, if you're worried about the picking, that's part of the experience. That's part of how it goes. There you go, we have a nice nonsensical melody, so now we're going to put it into the playlist. Also, we have to repeat it. It has to repeat on itself, because that's how professionals make their work. They repeat patterns endlessly. Now let's see, what else can we add? How about DX10? Yeah, maybe we'll have something interesting in it. So here we're specifically looking for a bell kind of sound. Let's see, it's too advanced. We need something, there you go, jazzy piano, perfect. So this will be our repetitive bell sound, and bells are notoriously blunt when repeated over and over again. And of course, let's not forget about the low end. Yes, the low end. So we're going to use our trusty, where is it? It is boo bass, which is really boo bass and not boo bass, as the joke actually implies. And there's nothing really exciting to do here. We just use the preset as is. So we've made plenty progress so far, but what we're missing here are drums. And not just any kind of drums, we need the basic kind. Where is it? That is FPC, the ultimate quality drum sound source. Yes, very much so. Now we need something, or maybe something else. You know what? I'll settle with the Gretsch, because that's exactly what is synonymous with FL Studio drums. Gretsch. Of course, we're not going to input our drums like any normal composer would do. We're going to make whatever here. We're going to randomize it. We can do better than that. We can do way better than that. Now let's not forget, we have to make it repetitive. So we're going to just use 4 bars, and we're going to repeat them almost all on high velocity. We're going to repeat the pattern for 4 bars for the whole song, because we want this song to be uninspired, tasteless, repetitive, and amateur. So right now it's actually very good for a candidate for the repetitive, tasteless, uninspired song, but we need a final nail in the coffin. Something we need something that would forcefully add contrast in a negative way. There you go, the forced contrast right here. And on top of that, we're going to actually make the whole thing repeat once again, just to add to the forced contrast.